Hi everyone, it's Ian here again, and back on the topic of thoughts becoming things. And I really started off this the other day with a little bit of thought-provoking, just sort of getting you out of the box and seeing what you thought about it. Today, I want to offer a little bit of proof, I guess, as it were, to help sway you towards this way of thinking. And in the next couple of videos, we're also going to tackle some of the main objections that you might have to this concept of thoughts becoming things. Before we get into this, really though, have you ever heard the saying, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it? I believe there's quite a lot of truth in that saying, and is related to this basis of thoughts becoming things. But also, just have a look around you, and, the people who are the poorest in the world are generally the ones who speak the most about being poor. The people who are the most prosperous are the ones who speak the most about prosperity and abundance. Those who speak most about illness have it. There is this recurring theme of why we have what we have. And in terms of, the poor being poorer and the rich becoming richer, I don't think it's necessarily because of, the evils of society and the way capitalism works and all this. It's when you're born into poverty, those are generally the thoughts that you absorb from your parents and you absorb from the people around you and the community around you as thoughts of poor and poorness, and that's what gets recreated when you're born into abundance and prosperity. That is what you're surrounded, that's what you think about all the time, and that's what you attract more of to you. So I personally think it's more of a case of what you're thinking about, you're attracting to you, and you're creating more of, hence the whole thoughts becoming things side of things. And this is why it is also irrelevant into what area of life you are born into. If you can change your thoughts and you can change the way you think about things, then you can change your circumstances as well. And this is where some of the richest people in the world can become the poorest, and some poor people in the world can become the most powerful and the richest. It really comes down to what you want, how you go about getting it, and the thoughts that you have to attract those things to you. Bit of a personal story though, I guess, on the whole thoughts becoming things, and this might be something you relate to. You might know somebody like this. It's a pretty profound one for me, and it's one that I realized how much was affecting me when I really started delving into this topic. And I used to be one of those people that you could hear saying all the time, I'm tired, I'm so tired, I'm just really exhausted at the moment, I just don't have any energy, I just feel really run down. And I didn't always used to be like this. Back in the day, I used to be. I was full of energy. I was bouncing around everywhere. I was always having a great time. Never felt tired. Never run down. Never used to get hangovers. Never used to have any issues whatsoever like that. And then a couple of years ago, I started to always saying, "Oh, I feel tired. I feel exhausted." Not really anything else in my life had changed. I was still doing the same things. I was still, drinking the same drinks, eating the same food, doing the same activities. But I just felt so much more tired all the time. And then I sort of came to this realization of the power of the words that I've been using. And it's been a very big goal and a push of mine to stop using those words. And every time I think or I say, oh, I'm just so tired at the moment, I just go, no, I'm full of energy. I'm a person that is always energetic, full of life, and always having a great time. And I always make sure now that I change those words around. And I'm sure you know people like this, someone who goes around saying, oh, I'm so tired, I can't be bothered, I'm so exhausted. If you say that and you think that all the time, of course, that is what you're going to have. That's what's going to impact on you. And if you want to, play around with this a little bit, be careful, be careful with it, as I say, be careful what you wish for. If you just try telling yourself for a day or 2 days that you're tired, and that you're always tired, and see how you feel after that. More importantly, though, one I would recommend doing is say, keep telling yourself you're full of energy, you're a high energy person, you always have more than enough energy, you always have more than enough time to do everything that you need to do. Say that to yourself every single time you catch yourself feeling tired or feeling like you don't have enough time. Just try saying those things for the next couple of days and see how that really affects your mood, your energy levels, and the time that you have to do what needs to be done. So that's pretty much me for today. A little bit of social proof, as it were, for thoughts becoming things. Have a think about it. Don't ever take anything I say just as, the gospel truth. Just think about it for yourself and look into your own past and into your own stories and see if you can see these recurring themes coming through for you as well. And next time we catch up, I'm going to tackle a couple of the obstacles I know, or the things that you have that might be holding you back from really believing in thoughts becoming things. We'll tackle those next time. So this is Ian Forrest signing out again. Thank you very much for coming here today, and as always, leave your comments and questions below, and we'll get to those as soon as we can. Cheers, guys.